Hello everybody, welcome back to part 4 of Megaman X4 for the PS1. Alright, this time we're taking out the last two Repliforce members. Storm Owl or Slash Beast. I was debating here because, like I said, at this point I can go either way and I'll still end up with the same result. Either way, Storm Owl, his ability is just that he makes your blade a little bit stronger. I don't think it actually does more damage, but it just cuts through enemy attacks, so this stage, you know. I understood the whole teleporting thing. Why, if they can teleport to this point, why can't we just teleport to the end stages of the bosses or something? There's some kind of reception thing going on. If you go up that ladder, there's just a little energy capsule in case you got hit on the way here. And this, I messed up here because I mistimed my jump. Well, I didn't hit the jump at the right time, so I couldn't get the life capsule. So I had to kill myself. Come back, get it, boom. This ride is pretty cool. I mean, you can charge a blast, and it does, and it just wrecks everything, no problem. So it's like hang in the air and just destroy things. If this was just a straightforward stage, I would never stop hovering. Like, look at this, it's just endless carnage. Nothing stands in the way of this blaster. Why isn't this on every Reploid ever? And that's the end of area 1, or part 1 I suppose. Now part 2, this is where actually you get you'd actually get one of X's Mega Bus parts. Actually, a funny thing what they do here is that X has 2 arm parts that you can get. Well, except you can only pick one. On top of that spike, if you use Web Spider's web as playing with X, you can jump up there, and there'll be 2 capsules, both the arm blast X Buster parts, with different effects. One is like a supercharge, I think, and the other leaves and the other one, when fully charged and you shoot it, will leave like a remaining energy blast to continuously do more damage. It's worthless against bosses, so it kind of depends on your own playstyle, really. And here we are with Storm Owl. No one said you were Mavericks. You just kind of started this shit out for no other reason than because, yeah, fuck. I mean, again, you could have just said, hey, if one of our units went Maverick, we'll take full responsibility for the damages, but shit happens. Yeah, Storm Owl isn't all that difficult. He just has. You're not even gonna see a lot of attacks just because the Giga attack does enough damage to that Storm Owl. The Giga attack's weird because it'll do the damage, and yet you'll be able to still slash him. Because as you saw when I slashed Storm Owl, he had that green barrier around him, and I couldn't do any more damage. So the Giga attack makes this fight a lot easier. Which is just a stronger blade. Enhanced Z-Saber. You can cut enemy energy shots with your saber, and that's basically worthless. Anyway, our last Maverick is Slash Beast. I do like these little introductions. The announcer's alright, I suppose. And the train's pretty fun, because at this point, you know, I'm decked up with all my gear and I'm just tearing through everything and everyone. I'm actually surprised you can stand on the barrels of those energy beams, because if you stand on the top of them, you'll get hurt. So, platform coding be damned. Coding in general. I'm just getting all the energy things I can. I really don't need it because I'm set, but it's always nice to have things just in case. You can't destroy these blue ones unless you have the right armor yeah, you see I took damage there. But you can't destroy the blue ones unless you have the right armor, which you can get in part 2 of the stage, and only for a few seconds. So, as far as I know, there's no ability that can break these things. But the train is this is a really fun stage, you know, just dumping through it. I'm sorry, I'm very redundant. I can really say strategies. I wish I got more coffee in my system before doing this. You know, I should have used Frost Walls as attack, just to see if I could have done more damage that way. I misjudged how much damage I did there. I walked by thinking, okay, I'm one. Wait, why is it? Where are the explosions? Like, ah, damn it. Okay, you see how damaged the ends of these carts are? If you can get the right armor here, you can come back and destroy them. To my knowledge, as far as I can tell, anyway, there's no reason to. There's like nothing inside of them, and this stage gives you a free life capsule on top of one of the train carts further ahead. I think the train cart, yeah, right after this one. I was going in midair for a second. Awesome. No, this right arm is basically worthless because you sadly cannot take it into the battle with Slash Beast like you could with Dragoon. Those Slash Beast isn't even all that hard. He's a bit random, in all honesty. You'll see what I mean here. And you'll see what I mean when we get to the actual fight. I just tore those Slackies apart just to get some health. Didn't even get all that much. So. Usually the bats carry health containers, normally anyway. Oh yeah, that full restoration capsule you saw there, sure enough, will not fully fill up your spare containers. I always found that weird. And you think, oh, he's in the box and he's gonna blow up. Nope. He's running on the side of the train. If he was riding on it, why didn't he attack us like near the beginning of the stage, you know? Like when we were tearing apart the train the first time. Anyway, I think using the electrical stab does more damage, and what I mean is he'll do the roar varying amounts of times, and then he'll do different attacks. Like one is like a counter. We'll prepare 3 claws. He'll supercharge his claws, and if you attack him, he'll attack with these 2 razor discs. Yeah, you see, I hit him and he attacked. If you don't hit him there, he won't attack. But like no challenge. He's a bit of a challenge early on. When you don't have when you're not as decked out as I am at this point. The hardest part about him is just that just how random he can be. Sometimes he'll roar that like 3 times, or maybe he won't roar at all. He'll just jump you with the with the 2 strikes. But anyway, we have killed all of the Reploids, Mavericks. Now it's time to stop Repliforce from leaving the Earth at the spaceport. I don't understand how, since I'm pretty sure we destroyed their airships, or at least one of them. So, yeah, we only killed one of them. Can't we just talk this out diplomatically? There's no reason for all these people to die by my Sea Saber. it's a one-time stage. There's nothing here to get, so you don't have to worry about it. It's just straightforward, go to the end and take out the boss there. Which is the Colonel. This whole spaceport is just labeled with Repliforce insignia. Where did that enemy go? The one that was on the top right. Go back. It just jumps up and it disappears. That always happens whenever I play through this stage. It's like it's teasing you with another kill. Not a dangerous sociopath, why do you ask?
I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready.
However, the best piece of voice acting in this entire game. Okay, here's how the Colonel will do. He'll teleport beside you in a try slash, and then after that he'll dash to one side. And whether or not he'll do that, he'll either do the slash or he'll just disappear again. Then he'll stab the ground and do this. And that's another attack that I don't think that he shows off in this fight, where he'll go to one in the arena and supercharge a wave and then shoot it at you. Sad to say he doesn't do it, so I can't really show it off. It's nice though, but just jump to the sides whenever he does that. And I'm sorry, I can't say that, I don't know how difficult this game is anymore because I've just beaten it so many times that it's not even a challenge to me. Granted, I still love this game and I go back to play it constantly, but it's just. Oh, I actually got 0 to 6, it's not over yet. I love that line. Maybe it's just been beaten into my brain so many times since I was a kid, and I just grown to like it as the consequence. Okay, well, they're in space now, so why don't we just grab the weapon that's in the Web Spider stage and just blow up the Repliforce space colonies out of the sky, huh? What's funny is that in X5 we find out that the Maverick Hunters have a super laser aimed at the super laser that can destroy space colonies. So why we didn't prepare that once we heard, oh hey, they're going to space, why don't we just get that and just blow them up? But I've drawn on long enough. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See y'all next time. Sorry I went over the limit.